Now, B, you know we got to talk about this, ain't it? We have got to talk about Miss Fallon Pina, who just recently gave birth to her little baby girl, honey. We got to talk about that. Y'all know Miss Porsha Williams got her show coming up this Sunday, honey. So without further ado, honey, let's go ahead. Girl, let's have us a quick chat, honey. All right, y'all. Like I said, okay. Miss Porsha Williams has her show called Porsha's Family Matters. Something like that. Yeah, Porsha's Family Matters. It's going to be dropping on the 28th, which happens to be on Sunday. Now, I want to know if y'all going to be tuned in because listen, now they done already dropped over there on Bravo Insider. They done gave us the first 7 minutes of it, and it was interesting. Okay, it was really interesting, honey. I'm looking forward to seeing how this gonna play out. I think that whoever they got to produce the show, I think it's gonna be entertaining. Okay, regardless of how we may feel about Miss Porsha, whether you've seen Porsha, whether you're not seeing Porsha, I feel like it's going to be an entertaining show. And what I'm looking forward to the most is Dennis's and his father's father, Dennis. I'm looking forward to the interaction between the both of them, as well as the family. I want to know how the family is going to respond to Porsha, knowing that she's about to be his fourth wife. Child, that's gonna be real messy. Not only will she be his fourth wife, but they allegedly, child, according to Miss Porsha, honey, they saying that they had just met each other for like a month or something like that, or maybe not even that long, and then we see that they engaged, honey. So I want to know their response to that because it looks like, at that time she was, engaged to somebody else's husband, which is still true because there was somebody else's husband at the time, girl. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's thoughts and reactions about that. Porsha already accepting the fact that she got 6 kids instead of 1. If you love it, I don't necessarily have to like it because I'm not living it. But good luck, okay? If that's what it is that you want to do. But there's that, that's that. And we're going to be tuned in. I'm going to be tuned in. Whether you guys watch it or not, be sure to come back to the channel because I will be reviewing it. So if you don't want to watch it, but you want to hear me talk about it, that's okay as well because you will get all of the deets, okay? Now, there's that, honey. But we got to switch gears just a little bit. And we probably going to be, tapping back in with Miss Porsha now as well in just a second. But the thing for me is this. Miss Fallon Pina has given birth to she and her former assistant, now fiance, Jalen Banks. She's given birth to their beautiful little girl. I haven't even seen the little girl, but most babies are just beautiful. So I'm going to call her beautiful, period. She was born on the 26th, okay, the day after Thanksgiving, which is real interesting. She had a, healthy baby girl or whatever, but it's real interesting out here in these streets because the kids is trying to understand the math. Because the math ain't necessarily mathing in a lot of different areas, honey. And I honestly feel like for me, it's not mathing with you, Fallon and Jalen, and it's still not mathing with you, Porsha and Simon. I said what I said, okay? Because a lot of people feel like now that Fallon has had this baby, which we have been waiting on so that we could be able to do the math, girl, they feel like it absolves, Porsha, it frees Porsha of any faults or wrongdoing. And I'm just like, yeah, no, ma'am, it don't. Because at the end of the day, y'all still want to act like she wasn't getting to know this lady and all up in this lady house and hanging out with this lady. Okay, they have photos and stuff. Okay, kicking it with each other, girl. So yeah, foul. And then this is the other thing that's funny to me. When you get to see the preview or the quick sneak peek of Porsha Family Matters, you're gonna see how Porsha tells the story about her and Simon versus Simon and how he tells the story about how they connected. And it's just like, I don't like it. Porsha talking about how Simon DM'd her. Simon, like, no, she DM'd me when I was going through my struggles with my wife, and she was over there offering, sympathy and all this extra stuff. But see, Miss Porsha knew what it was that she was doing. You see what I'm saying? This ain't the first time Porsha has shown herself to be like a little snake or whatever. This ain't the first time, but girl, I was like, cut it out, Porsha. So at the end of the day, girl, I don't believe what Simon is talking about either. I don't believe, like, Porsha slid into my DMs when she learned about, the issues I was having with my wife and all this other extra stuff. Honey, let Miss Tissa tells it, girl. It seems like y'all was over there interacting with each other much, further back than what you really want to say. But girl, okay. I don't believe them. So no, Porsha is not absolved at all. But again, like we said, Miss Fallon has given birth to the child between her and Jalen. Baby girl was born on November 26th. Now, I put this up on TikTok, honey. Somebody got down in my comments and they was like, ooh, girl, she just had that baby. So that means that she got pregnant around Valentine's Day. And the reason why I know this is because my child also has the same exact date of birth. And I got pregnant around Valentine's Day. And I said, ooh, now wait a minute. That's highly interesting if you want to say that. If you want to say that is interesting to me. And I say that because I'm like, that's around the time that Simon left her. Remember, Fallon did an interview or something where she, tried to talk about the timeline and saying how Simon left her for February 14th. And I guess he flew and went out of town or went out of the country. He went on a trip or something, but she was not allowed to go. So that's a little interesting for me. And I think around that time was the same time that images had resurfaced that Simon dropped and we wasn't understanding the receipts. Let me speak for myself. I know I wasn't. I was like, baby, what is this proving? What is this? What is this? Okay. But I tell you, I guess if you let things sit long enough, you're going to find out the real truth of what's going on. But I still feel like it's a little shaky, girl. We still trying to find out some of the truth. But let me just read some of this that I have from E! Online. Okay. They're saying that Real Housewives of Atlanta star and fiance Jalen Banks welcomed their first child together, a baby girl named Emma Sang Pina. On Friday, February 26th, she weighed 6 pounds and 6 ounces. Yes, a very healthy, precious baby girl. Jalen told E! News that Fallon did such an amazing job. She's literally superwoman. Emma is beautiful and perfectly healthy. And I'm like, oh, that is so cute. Well, congratulations. All right. Y'all do know that Fallon, they ended up getting engaged or whatever. She ended up dropping those nuggets. I'm like, everything is just going fast. Okay. Y'all, you barely out the marriage. Got with this man. Y'all done got engaged and now you about to have a baby. Girl, this is a little it's a little shaky. It's a little shaky, honey. But I was wondering a little bit like, why is the baby's last name Pina and not Banks? And I'm thinking to myself, honestly, the reason why was because maybe she's waiting until she actually gets married. Well, leave it to Miss Layla Lynn, whose video I was watching, and she actually mentioned that his name says on here, Jalen Pina, because he has taken on the last name of Miss Fallon, which is like, I believe she said a name of her dad or something like that, Fallon's dad. So that's why the baby's last name is Pina. And I thought that was very interesting. I ain't gonna say too much about, I'm not gonna, condemn it. I'm not gonna say whether it's right or wrong or whatever. Maybe they don't believe in certain roles in their house and they wanted to try something different. So there's that. Okay. For those of you guys that did not see it and did not want to pause the video, there it is right there. Okay. Jalen Pina. So obviously that would be the name that, he going by, and that's going to be the name that the little girl is going to be going by as well. But as I started watching this, everybody's trying to figure out like when did she actually conceive? Either it was in February or it could have been in March, but I believe he filed for a divorce in January, retracted the thing in February, then turned around. And I think they were trying to work on it. And then in April was when he finally said, oh, hell no. But what I did I pulled up something from People because I want to be able to tell y'all this timeline because Miss Fallon, some of the girls have been going up for you. Some of the people have been supporting you. I know I definitely have. And I still am supporting you. Okay. If people can support Porsha, you can be supported as well. However, there are questions that need answers. Okay. Porsha, not the only person that still need to be answering questions, honey. You need to answer some questions too. So let's go ahead and get into this timeline that people was able to, break down. So back in January 2021, Simon first filed for divorce from Fallon. Okay. On January 15th, that's when things took place. Okay. What else ended up happening? Less than 1 week later, on January 21st, Simon dismissed his divorce complaint. So I'm thinking this happened in February when he dismissed it, but a week later in January of this year was when he ended up, retracting it. Right. So then let's keep going. Now in February, we are here and we are in February. Girl, this is messy. On Valentine's Day, Simon posted a photo of the now estranged couple on Instagram alongside a statement about fighting for love. And that right there is the gag for me. You out here talking about you want to fight for love, but you done left this lady at the house for Valentine's Day. Y'all out here trying to fight for love, but ma'am, you out here humping and bumping, possibly over there on the assistant. Who? Somebody gonna have to make it make sense for me. I'm confused. Okay, let's keep going. All right. I believe this is what he wrote on his page. He said, it took me a lifetime to learn how to love someone unconditionally, even when I did not have examples of that growing up. It is never too late to learn, because an empty heart is even more of a greater burden. Okay. He goes on to say, I'm still learning. I'm not quite there. And quite frankly, loving someone deeply is not a destination, because it does get bumpy. Okay. It is a lifetime journey. Well, I guess he realized real quickly that no, this is not a lifetime journey that I'm willing to partake in. Okay. When you're over there creating life on your own, ma'am, I'm going to have to go ahead and hop out and skip out. Now, it's still something about Simon that I just can't put my hands on. So I feel like you may have been right in this sense, but we watching you still. Okay. Because I know I feel like, Simon, I don't believe you. You need more people. I need to see more proof. And I had to wait until this child was born for me to really get some hardcore proof on what's going on. So the things that Simon has said in the past, he wasn't lying about that stuff when he said that she was pregnant by somebody else, when he was saying that she was cheating on him. And Miss Fallon went on to go on another channel and say that she never cheated on him. They were never messing around. And then I think Jalen said that they were messing around after. Like, everybody just had me so confused. Y'all was messing around after she filed for a divorce, so they filed for the divorce. But then this baby is here in November that tracks all the way back to early March Q1. Girl, let's keep going. So on February 19th, though he filed for divorce for a second time, and this was a few days after he left her and went wherever he went for Valentine's Day. Okay. He alleged that their marriage was, broken. It wasn't going to be no reconciliation. We're not getting back together. That's where we're at. Okay. Requesting that their prenuptial agreement dated 2 days before their wedding be enforced, resolve all issues of the marriage. Okay. Because they did have, I guess, a prenup where she felt like she didn't get anything out of the deal. Now, I will say this, Simon, as much as I have got my eye on you, I think everybody got some good and bad in them, right? Simon was continuing, even though she done got pregnant. I don't know if he said it, so that means that he already knew that she was pregnant. But he still was willing to kind of like pay or something like that, like pay for the house that she was living in or whatever. So he still was paying for that. But then he also turned around after the divorce was really coming to an end, that she had to be out by a certain time. He was only giving her a few days to get out the house. But it was weird because at one point he was also supporting you and paying for the house. So I mean, let's keep going, honey, because I feel like even though we have a timeline, there are still other things that are a bit confusing, right? Back in March, right? They're saying about a month later, on March 17th, Fallon acknowledged that she received the divorce complaint. That's when that happened. Now, in April, Simon and Fallon publicly announced that they were split April 22nd. So technically, they were split according to how this breakdown happened back in February. So around the time this girl conceived. Now, my girl Layla Lynn definitely went and got her conception tool out, and she was able to date things back to early March. So that could very well be true. Because I was telling the girls of the OLFP, I was like, listen, y'all, she either got pregnant late February or early March. It's somewhere up in there. So it's a bit shaky, honey. But what it does look like is that he officially left her for real back in February. So he left, went on a trip, pretty much never came back, filed for the divorce, doesn't want anything else to do with Miss Girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue to read on. So let's see. After 2 years of marriage and 5 years of friendship, Simon and I have made the difficult decision to go our separate ways. Y'all already know this because those posts and things have gone up. He also himself made a post as well. Then they go on to say that on April 30th, however, she appeared to accept the complaint as the pair reached a final settlement agreement that enforced their prenup. Now, within the settlement, both Simon and Fallon waived their rights to alimony, so she doesn't get anything from him, vice versa. Though Simon agreed to pay Fallon her portion of the profits they made from selling a property that they had owned together, Simon also agreed to pay her $50,000 in 2 installments as an equitable division payment, okay, per their prenup. So it looks like she got the money from the property that they owned. He also gave her additional money. Now, let's keep going. The document notes that Simon will maintain ownership of their current home, though Fallon may stay there through May 28th. So that's kind of what it was, right? When I was like, well, even though y'all filed for a divorce, he was continuing to like pay the bill. So that's what I was referring to. So they have it all here. Now let's go to May. On May 5th, Simon filed a motion for the court to grant his request for a divorce and asked that he and Fallon's settlement agreement be incorporated into the court's final judgment. Less than a week later, Williams, 39, confirmed her relationship, and 39, Williams, meaning Miss Porsha, confirmed her relationship with Simon. Girl, this right here just got a whole lot of messy, because remember, Porsha was telling him, like, listen, I'm not trying to move forward with you until the divorce that you got, until you guys are officially divorced or something like that, right? So I guess he wanted to push put more pressure on the divorce happening, because even though the records were like in the courts, they weren't supposed to be, having a link up or anything until like this month. How the court documents lined up, they weren't supposed to finalize everything. I guess there was like some type of reconciliation period or whatever. So that wasn't supposed to happen until this month. But I guess when he came out and got engaged to Miss Porsha, he was like, baby, we got to get this done ASAP quickly. But he had already filed months prior to that. Girl, this is a messy situation here. But that's pretty much everything. I just find it, like I said, Fallon, you got questions to answer because it's not adding up. So was you really messing with Jalen at the time that Simon said? Now, I will say this, regardless of what you say, the proof is in the baby. The proof is in the birth that you just gave. But congratulations, okay? And good luck. We definitely wish you that. But also at the same time, when it comes down to Miss Porsha, why you had said that a friend hooked y'all up? Why did you go to Miss Shamia and sit up there and say best what she said, love connector ever, or whatever the term was? You called your friend out as though she was the one that hooked up the both of y'all. Something's not adding up, but I guess we'll never know. But y'all be sure to tune in to Miss Porsha Family Matters. Maybe y'all will get some details there. Let me tell y'all something. I am enjoying Dennis on the show, and I've only seen a few minutes of it. And the reason why I like Dennis so far on this show, just from the small clip that I did see, I feel like when it comes to Dennis, he gonna be saying a lot of stuff that we be thinking. I think he's not gonna hold back. And when I think about his mom gives me like Mama Joyce tease. I feel like she gonna be about that too, just being honest with her thoughts and stuff like that. So I am going to be appreciating all of the honesty that's going to be going around, since people been out here, spewing different, stories. Girl, to us, got us believing all this other stuff. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I just wanted to break that timeline down to y'all so y'all can see how things were really happening overall between Simon, Fallon, and Miss Porsha. And then this is the gag for me too. I'm like, Porsha is about to premiere her show on Sunday, and it looked like Miss Fallon had a premiere of her own. Okay, welcomes baby Emma. Girl, if this ain't a mess, it is hilarious to me. I got to hear y'all thoughts and comments down below about this situation. Okay, are you still team Porsha? Are you still team Fallon? Do you feel as though Miss Porsha has redeemed herself because the truth has come out? I feel like she hasn't. I feel like Porsha has not redeemed herself to me. I feel like when it comes to Fallon, the redemption or whatever I thought you was gonna have, girl, that has been erased. Hard erased her. I feel like if anybody has somewhat been, redeemed or whatever the term would be, I feel like it would be Simon. Because Simon was sitting up there telling us what was going on, but it was like, I don't believe you. You need more people. And he was like, okay, well, the extra person you need gonna be here at the end of the year. Hey, baby Emma, how you doing? So there's that. Okay, so I feel like if anybody can be excused from class today, it will probably be Simon. Whereas Miss Porsha and Fallon, they still gonna be sitting in retract. Okay, in school suspension, because we're trying to we need answers. Okay, so there's that. But I want y'all to leave y'all thoughts and comments down below regarding this overall situation, and let me know, who team you on and how you feeling about this, and whether or not you're gonna be tuned in to Miss Porsha Family Matters. I'm Jamie, that's me, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.